The opinions expressed by the hosts and co-hosts of this program does not necessarily reflect the views of TGON Radio and TVH Group of Networks.
TGON and AspMedia brings you Asphere's Cafe. The cafe is now open.
Hello. Good day, everyone, and welcome to Asphere's Cafe. Today is Thursday, November 27, 2025, and yes, we are back with another episode where we will be doing the gaming cafe and, of course, gaming news right here on Asphere's Cafe. Now, you may be wondering for the second time, I am not doing my face at the moment because I'm lazy and I haven't taken a shower. Whoops. But yeah, I will be showing my face probably tomorrow, but for now I will be on Discord mode, guys. So how are you all doing today or tonight if you're one of the audiences there? So how are you all doing tonight? And without any further ado, let's get into the gaming cafe right away. Let's begin. So let's see what I can find right now on my Getmer. So let me just woke it up right here and let's just let it load for a bit. Alright, it looks like still verifying. If you get, there you go, it's not working. So let's take a look at the top headlines right here. Alright, not any prepare right here. And that will do it. Alright, ladies and gents, here it is. Let's screen share my window so y'all can see what I'm going to share for tonight or today. So here it is, and the first one we got is the visual novel stuff you're seeing right here. So here it is, and this is coming from Gemesu, which is Yuta Ware Yumono Shiro no Michi Shirute, which is going to be out for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC, which is going to be released next year. So this is coming from Gemesu, and as I mentioned, the game itself, Yuta Ware Rumono Shiro no Michi Shirute will be available for PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch 2, and PC via Steam when it launches in 2026 in Japan, according to Aqua Plus. So let's have a look at the details and who are the main cast along the character design and along the screenshots too. And I don't know if I have a trailer in this. Oh, we do have an opening animation, which that's a lot to go through. So let's start with the main cast or the main characters of the game. So we got Munichika, which will be voiced by an iconic anime voice actor Saruri Hayami. Chunya will be voiced by Yuko Chuchi. Oshtor will be voiced by Kentaro Tone, and Mika Zuchi will be voiced by Yuya Uchida, another ironic anime voice actor. So here are the character design you're seeing right here. And if we go further right there, I would say that looks pretty nice. That is a lot to look at. And now for the screenshots of the game, you can see this is the open world experience. If we go here, I believe this is more of a village, I think. And if we go here, this is showing the story sequence and how she's doing there, and then you have that, and of course the bow sequence too. So there we go. So here is that, and yeah, it looks pretty nice. And we'll go to the last screenshot. Yeah, that's the glance of how it looks like. And yes, they did tease an opening animation for the said game. And yeah, I don't wonder who animated the opening animation, which I will have yet to find out. But judging the looks of the opening animation keyframes right there, I can say that it looks gorgeous, to say the least. Yeah, even this keyframe looks very gorgeous. And then you have the box art itself, which is likely to be the official cover art for the game itself right there. And yeah, I'm not going to be playing this video because this one is going to take a while and it's in Japanese. But other than that, that's the Yutaware Rumono Shiro e no Michi Shirube. That will be out for the Nintendo Switch 2, PlayStation 5, and PC. That will be launched next year. So what do you think about this game? And I would say, well, it looks interesting to say the least. So let us know in the comment section down below. And what are your thoughts on this? Will you be playing it? That's what I would love to know. All right, next one we have, and this looks interesting. Supunk. Yup, Supunk. It is going to be out for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and of course PC, along with its prequel trailer. That will be, well, we don't have the release date just yet, but we will have to wait until then. But anyway, so Supunk, the generally announced 3D action adventure game from Fist, Forge, and Shadowforge developer T-Games, will launch for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series, and PC by Steam, the Epic Game Store, and Microsoft Store. That's according to T-Games. Unfortunately, we don't have any details about the release date, so it is not announced as we are reading as of this time. So what is this game? Well, set decades before the events of Fist, which stands for Forge in Shadowforge, Supunk expands the beloved annual punk universe, chronicling the turbulent origins of Forge City and Animal Metropolis on the brink of revolution. Fans familiar with Fist, Forge, and Shadowforge will recognize some familiar yet new details, offering both nostalgia and discovery as they explore this vibrant new story. Supunk was one of only a handful of games to debut during the Xbox partner preview showcase. The new trailer illustrated the story arc, offered a first look at gameplay and an introduction of new characters, and yeah, that's what this game is all about. Now, we're not done yet, as we will be reading what will be for this arc. So in Supunk, players witness the dawn of the First Torch War, and the discovery of the far-seek energy sparks, an age of rapid technological process and catastrophic conflict. As the energy spirals out of control, it awakens mechanical debris into self-aware, unstoppable war machines. Initially created to harness energy, these machines soon adopt violence from the creators, turning against the animals and establishing a mechanical empire bent on domination. With the city in chaos, animals from rival factions must unite to resist this overwhelming force. The theme of the soul sits at the center of the story. The root of all conflicts between animals and the mechanical army lies in the differing perceptions of the soul. Animals see it as innate and inseparable from life, while the mechanical army believes the soul can be copied and learned. So here are the screenshots of the game, which is Supunk, and the graphics look really good. I mean, it looks realistic. I don't know what engine they're using, but look at this screenshot right there. Like if you look closely at the character, it looks very good. But yeah, that is a lot of screenshots to go over, but you can see this how you can expect when you're playing Supunk. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So let's have a look at the announced trailer, and well, I'm not going to go through the gameplays because it's going to be a while, but we will have a look a bit of the announced trailer, or is it? So you can see, this is the announced trailer, which I believe this was launched a long time ago. I don't know, but I do think this game looks very interesting. And so far, looking at the fighting cutscenes right there, or fighting sequence there, yeah, that looks exciting. Yeah, I don't know though, but are they using AI to do some work on this game? I hope not, because if they use AI, yeah, that is not gonna end well with the gamers. But either way, that is Sumpong, and what do you say about Sumpong so far? Let us know in the comment section down below. Alright, and now we're going to head over to the last two before we take a break, and that is Tides of Annihilation Break the Mirror. So, Ellipse Glow Games has released a new gameplay trailer and screenshots for Arthurian legend-inspired fantasy action-adventure game that is once again called Tides of Annihilation: Break the Mirror. So this is what Kung Fu said, who is the lead game producer at Ellipse Glow Games. Reading quote, "We have created a world that reimagines Arthurian legend where themes of courage, royalty, and heroism intertwined with an epic story set in a strange yet familiar setting that will set the mettle of true gamers and push the genre forward. We are thrilled to share the next chapter of Gwen's journey, and this is only the beginning," end quote. So here are the screenshots we are seeing right now, and the looks of the game, what I'm seeing right here, judging very closely, yeah, looks pretty good. Yeah, looks pretty good. And this is the main protagonist of Tides of Annihilation. Yeah, the game looks, the character design looks pretty good. So, for the latest details, now let's read this one. What is Tides of Annihilation? It is an action-adventure game set in a modern-day aviation fractured London and mysterious underworld realm where the lone survivor, Gwendolyn, seeks the Holy Grail to rescue her sister and restore the world. And who are the main characters featured in this new trailer? The trailer features Gwendolyn, the main character in the game. She faces off against the powerful shape-shifting witch trio known and is assisted by spear-wielding Sir Lamorak, a knight of the Round Table. And what is the story behind this new Tides of Annihilation trailer? As Gwendolyn continues her quest to rescue her sister and restore humanity, she will encounter different stories and conflicts behind Knights of the Round Table and the evils behind this otherworldly invasion. This includes uncovering the truth behind Sir Lamorak, whose suffering is caused by the witch Chono. This leads Gwendolyn to church ruins where the fight takes place with Chono. So yeah, and when is Tides of Annihilation launching on PC and consoles? It will be releasing on PC, Xbox Series X and S, and PlayStation 5 consoles. A release date has not been announced at this time. Now, if we look a bit of the gameplay footage, I'm not going to play the entire thing again, it's going to be too long, but let's have a bit of a look of how the game looks like, and just turn out the 1080p here. So, let's see. As you can see, let's just give that a minute to load because my computer is incapable of handling heavy duties like this. But oh, dang, yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, the gameplay footage, what you're looking at right now, yeah, it looks very good, to say the least, about this game. So yeah, even the fighting mechanics looks very promising too. So that is a bit of the gameplay footage that you just saw. That is Tides of Annihilation. So what do you think about this game, and will you be looking forward to play that game when it comes out sometime? Let us know in the comment section down below. Finally, Art Knights and Phil Beta Test 2 will be pushing out tomorrow, along with PlayStation 5 technical tests that will be on December 12th. So this is coming from Graphline, and yeah, let's read this one. So the Arc Knights Beta Test 2 will begin on November 28th at 7 p.m. Pacific Time and 10 p.m. Eastern Time for PC, iOS, and Android. And the PS5 technical test featuring identical content will begin on December 12th. That is according to Graphline and developer Mountain Contour. So what can players expect with the beta test tool for Arknights and Phil? Well, it delivers 50 to 60 hours worth of polished content from a work-in-progress build of the game. Informed by player feedback from the previous test, the development team has significantly overhauled Arknights and Phil for beta test 2, featuring a rebuilt storyline with new cutscenes and animations, revamped combat systems, a brand new explore region, and more. So for the beta 2 features, you have rebuilt story and new region, which has a fully reworked storyline with new cutscenes and dialogue animations where player choices lead to unique outcomes. And administrators can explore Wuling, a new region that blends Eastern aesthetics with futuristic elements, combining traditional with contemporary. And then you have new characters and updated combat. You have 9 new operators, including 3 6-star characters. You have Ardelia, Last Right, and Pograbny Chechnik. Combat updates include combo skills, refined abilities, and updated boss encounters. And you have factory system and other features which administrators can build and expand their automated industry complex craft items and use new features like photo mode, teammate guidance, and crate detection. And finally, not multiplayer, but multi-platform and player rewards. So enhanced controls and visuals across PC and mobile. Fans can pre-register to earn basic HH permits, T5-star operator Snowshine, and special rewards when the community reaches 5 million followers. Now, this is a catch. It will be a limited web test with all data cleared when the server shut down at the end of the test period. An end date for beta test 2 will be announced at a later time. During the test, data can be synchronized between PC and mobile devices using the same account. The beta will support English, Japanese, Korean, Mandarin, Spanish, and Russian languages. A full list of recommended specifications for each platform can be found on the official website. So, this is Chen Huiyan, the Sword Bearer, and this is showcasing the new characters there. And it's available in 4 languages. You have English, Japanese, Korean, and traditional Chinese. So, what is this character? Let's be real, what? This character. Well, this is how she looks like. Let me just put it in full screen. Oh, yeah, no, she looks nice. She looks cute. And I wonder how does she sound like.
Sword mirrors spirit. Ease follows mastery.
Okay. That looks very stunning. And if we go to the rest, right here, let me just mute the audio. But let's see how she plays out against other players or enemies rather. So how does it look like? And yeah, if you're looking right here, this is how she does. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that looks very good. That looks very good. That looks very, very good. How she does. Especially fighting out against enemies right there. Yeah, that looks very stunning. That looks very stunning. So that is a bit of the Chen Huiyan Yu. And yeah, that is all for the Arknights and Phil beta test 2 details. And to recap, it will launch on November 28th, that is tomorrow. And for PlayStation 5 users or players, it will be on December 12th. And it will contain 50 to 60 hours of polished content. So that is Arknights and Phil beta test 2. And if you're playing Arknights and Phil right now, what do you think about this new update? What do you think? Let us know in the comment section down below. It is now 6:50 p.m. and we will be returning with more gaming stuff along with another round of rant. That's right, another round of me ranting about the GPU prices and RAM prices. And I doubt it's going to get even worse. Oh my god. So stay along with us. We will be right back after the break. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Selecta powder milk for children age from 1, 2, and 3. For children from 1 to 3 years old, Selecta powder milk, 1.2 kilogram and 1.6 kilogram packs. The use of milk supplement must only be upon the advice of health professional.
Alpha Bravo! Alpha Bravo! Target in sight! Target in sight!
May katol! May katol!
Wala yan! Kakasindi lang yan! Attack!
Di nila alam, kalaban nila ang bagong Baygon Kidlat Katol. Mas pinamagsik ang bisa sa dulo, kaya pagkasindi pa lang, patay ang lamang dengue up to 3 times faster kumpara sa ibang katol.
Tulog na anak.
Kaya ang tulog ng pamilya, mas mahimbing. Bagong Baygon Kidlat Katol.
The FOFBTN Brand Enterprises, your quality brand company.
Ang asim kilig ng sabaw ng sinigang, Mag-Yorn Sinigang Mix. Pagluluto ng sabaw, kaya masarap. Ang luto sabaw ng sinigang, sarap. Yorn Sinigang Mix.
Araw-araw akong kumikilos para sa mga mahalaga sa akin. At sa tulong ng Anlean with Bone Active Formula, kaya ko ang lahat ng gusto kong gawin. Anlean, para sa bawat kilos.
Ang masarap ang itlog at kamatis. Mag-TGF Ginisa Sarap. Ilagay ang itlog sa kamatis ng Ginisa Sarap. Masarap sa ginisa. Sa TGF Ginisa Sarap. 12 pesos lang.
Sinapon mo, ngunit kulang.
Bakit ganon? Sinabon ko naman! Ayaw kuminis!
Girl, tama ng drama. After washing your face, use Eskinol.
It cleans deep to help remove pimples, blackheads, and whiteheads. Ang linis nga!
That's why it's makinis. Linis, kinis!
Eskinol cleans deep for linis, kinis skin.
Mag-coffee ko blanca para ilagay ng creamer ng coffee kaya sasarapin na sarap, mas cream sarap. Mag-coffee ko blanca, creamy na sa kape ng blanca. Pasko na ang paglalaba. Mag-Zerp powder para tanggalin ng dumi ng damit. Para sampayan sa damit, para mabango na. Walang brand X sa detergent powder. Mag-Zerp powder. Christmas na ang paglalaba. 5 piso lang. From children for 1 to 3 years old, Bromo. From ages 1, 2, and 3, Bromo. From children for 1, 2, 3 years old. The use of milk supplements must only be upon the advice of health professional. Puro gana. Bakit kaya walang gana? Inubos ang gana ng DHA dahil mag-Lactum 3+. Kayo mga DHA para panatag, para sa 100% nourished kid. Mag-Lactum 3+ na. Stop achumi! Itigil ng pag-ubo sipon. Puro sintomas sa sipon. Mag-Neosep para tanggalin ng ubo at sipon. Huwag kang mag-hatching sa sipon. Neosep mabilis para tanggalin ng ubo sipon.
Alagang Unilap yan.
Bagong KM Sardines para iluluto sa sardines. Para kumain na. Kuya kalimutan niyo po para sa sardinas. Sa KM Sardines, 24 pesos lang.
Hi there, I'm Stella, your karaoke assistant. And in the world of consumers out there, there's a perfect choice for you.
Introducing Neo Plus and Neo Max, the super system with over a terabyte full of HD quality songs to the vast variety of genres to choose from. The consumer's choice for the best system for rentals with easy upgrade system. Neo Plus and Neo Max, only at Shinatron Synth Plus. Reimagine karaoke with XTS 3.
Mabuhay ka barangay sa Ginebra San Miguel. Lahing Pilipino sa One Ginebra Nation. Sa tapang Ginebra, kabarangay sa lina. Sa Ginebra San Miguel, mabuhay ka barangay.
Ang
katapatan dapat pinatutunayan.
Di namin iniiwan ang work kung di tapos.
Ginagawa ang lahat ng makakaya.
Dedicated kami na mahanap ang perfect formula.
Ang habol namin, pinakamataas na quality.
Malinis ang intensyon. Ang katapatan, makikita sa kalidad ng champion. Puro sa loob ng mahigit 30 taon. Tapat po sa inyo.
Magpagluluto ng gata sa Pilipinas, bagong TGF Gata, para iuluto ng gata. Para masarap. Sarap. Mas luluto gata. Sa TGF Gata, 20 piso lang.
Uminom ka ng tinted cola sa isang malakas na lasa para masigla ang araw mo. Try na? Sarap, di ba? Available din sa mga bayan na walang sugar at 500 ml at 1 litro ng bote. Tinted cola, refresh your life.
Welcome back to the program. It is now 6:57 p.m. as we continue our gaming cafe right here on Asphere's Cafe. So let's have a look at another gaming headlines I can search right now, and let's see what we have. We have Hyrule Warriors. This is just never mind. And PlayStation Plus monthly games lineup, and you have Embrace the Group. Oh, this is something that I will have to that I need to cover. And the project series from Shift Up. Alright, and finally the NES and Game Boy Classics editions. And now, not now, and let's see, let's check what's the situation right now about the GPU prices, because I'm gonna look and talk about it there. Okay, alright, am I looking right at this GPU price tracker? I am worried if this is going to increase, because, yeah, where is the price tracker? Is it this one? I could not find the chart on where the prices are going up. Oh man. But yeah, let's see. Okay, I don't think, well, if it gets worse and if it continues to get worse, I will let you know. But for now, let's start off with another round of the gaming cafe, and let me get my screen share real quick. Alright, here it is. So this is coming from Gamer. So once again, and we're going to be talking first about the Embracer Group. And this is shocking, and to those who are familiar with Summit Studios. So Embracer Group divests Art Games Encrypted Studios. So Embracer Group has entered into an agreement to divest Art Games Encrypted Studios to Project Golden Art, a company owned and led by members of the Art Games management team, for $30 million, the company announced. The deal is financed by Hong Kong-based publisher and developer XT. So, as part of the deal, Embracer Group will retain the publishing rights to Remnant franchise, which were published by Art Games. Rights will be transferred to Embracer Group subsidiary THQ Nordic, which already owns the Remnant's intellectual property rights and development studio Gunfire Games. Art Games will remain listed as a co-publisher for Remnant Up From the Ashes and Remnant 2. The rights to the multi-online game Fellowship will also be retained under the Coffee Screen banner. Art Games will remain listed as a co-publisher. So let's read the press release statement coming from Phil Rogers, who is the CEO of Embracer Group. Let's read, quote, This transaction supports our key priorities by turning our focus on strategic assets and core IPs in Embracer while improving profitability and free cash flow. The deal also allows online multiplayer game fellowship developed by a talented external team in home to find a great home within Toby Spain Group. I would like to thank the teams and Art and Cryptic for the hard work over the past 4 years and wish them all the best as we are confident they will strive and develop in the years ahead. End quote. Closing of the transaction is expected to take place as soon as customary conditions are fulfilled. So what do they think first? So let's read. There are not enough slurs in both my English, Hungarian, and French dictionary to express how much I despise Embracer. Well, at least Embracer is letting the studios go rather than outright shutting them down and firing everyone. Yeah, that's right. That's what I would love to hear. That's right. I agree with this take. I agree. It's good that they're letting studios become independent from the company and keep them going for longer rather than shutting the game studios down. So at least this is the right thing they're doing. That's good. Well, this is what Catherine Stork said. Well, this time, worth pointing out that Embracer over these past few years have shut down studios like Squeenix, Montero, Foley, Shon, Piranha Bytes, Pieces Interactive, and the Free Radical Revival. One difference is that Art and Cryptic still make money, and it would be silly to shut them down. That makes sense, right? That makes sense. So that is Embracer Group that has divested 2 game studios, which are Art Games and Cryptic Studios. So what do you think about the studios? Are you glad that that these former Embracer-owned studios will be around for a long time after a long while? Let us know in the comment section down below. Alright, on to the next one. Ship Up's project Spirits to be published by Level Infinite globally. So and to note, this is the second global collaboration between Level Infinite, and Ship Up. So this is coming from DMSO as usual. So Tyson subsidiary Level Infinite will publish Project Spirits, which is Ship Up's upcoming console, PC, and mobile cross-platform game developed on Unreal Engine 5 through a co-development collaboration between Ship Up and Chains. Project Spirit marks the second global collaboration between Level Up following the success of Godness, which Level Infinite publishes world. So what are the details and what can you expect? Well, Project Spirits is a platform game for PC, consoles, and mobile developed on Unreal Engine 5, and which I just mentioned. And what is Kongshin Interactive? Well, Kongshin Interactive is dedicated to creating top quality games. Its core team consists of senior members from leading game companies specializing in ACG, or which stands for Animation, Comics, and Games. Games, bringing together solid industry experience and development capabilities. This partnership represents the second global collaboration between Level Infinite and Ship Up, following the worldwide success of Godness of Free Nike. Both companies are committed to achieving even greater synergy with Project Spirits than in their previous venture. Leveraging Ship Up's expertise and proven success with globally acclaimed IPs such as Godness of Free Nike and Celebrate, Level Infinite aims to deliver the next generation of experiences to players worldwide. As part of this process, Level Infinite and Ship Up have further strengthened their strategic partnership to include both publishing and joint development. So that's the details we have regarding the Project Spirits and, of course, Level Infinite. And if you don't know who the heck is Level Infinite, they are also the ones who work on PUBG Mobile. That's right. They're also the same publisher who worked on PUBG Mobile. But there you go. So that is the news about the Project Spirits that will be handled by Level Infinite globally in publishing. So I think this is going to be good. As long as they don't ruin the game, that will be good, I would say. So what do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section down below. Next, PlayStation Plus monthly games for next month, that is December 2025. So, Sony Interactive Entertainment has announced the December 2025 monthly games lineup for PlayStation Plus Essential subscribers. All titles will be available from December 2, 2025 until January 5th, 2026. And what are the monthly games for next month? So, here are the list. Killing Floor 3, Lego Horizon Adventures, Neon White, The Outlast Trials, Sin Duality, Echo of Ada. These are the monthly games so far for PlayStation Plus users. And what are the games that will be available for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4? Well, we have Neon White and The Outlast Trials, while the rest are PS5 exclusive, which are Killing Floor 3, Lego Horizon Adventures, and Sin Duality, Echo of Ada. So that is the PlayStation Plus monthly games lineup for next month. So yeah, we'll be looking forward to one of the upcoming games for PS Plus users. We'll be looking forward to be playing any of the games. That is what I would love to know. Let us know in the comment section down below. And well, this is not the last one because I think we still have a lot of time to cover, but we have the new additions for the NES and Game Boy titles for Nintendo Classics. And that is Battletoads, Ninja Gaiden 2, The Dark Sword of Chaos, Bionic Commando, and Kid Icarus of Myths and Monsters. So yeah, these are the games. These are four new titles that will be joining the NES and Game Boy. And to speak for itself, this is how the game will look like for these aforementioned titles. Starting off with Battletoads. Next, Ninja Gaiden 2. And now for the Game Boy titles. Bionic Commando. And the last one is Era. That is the aforementioned titles we just saw, and yeah, these are the new additions to the game that will be coming. That is coming out now. So yeah, that is the November game updates for these four new titles that will be joining the NES and Game Boy. What do you think? And does any of the titles interest you in playing one of these retro titles? Let us know in the comment section down below. But wait, I'm not done just yet. I have yet to look for another article where I will be talking about. Oh yes, remember when I talked about the GPU RAM prices issue? Yeah. Okay, let me rant for a bit and then we can take a break. So now people are starting to wake up about the ridiculous GPU prices and RAM prices being increased, and I was right all along. One of my go-to YouTubers, who is he again? Let me see. Who is he again? One of my favorite YouTubers have already started talking about. There you go, Vax, VEX. That is Vax. He recently made a video about why the heck is GPU prices going up, even the RAM prices. Now, I wonder. This is, I know, I cannot stress this enough, but this is crazy. And once again, I already talked about this in my previous episode of Asphere's Cafe and in the previous video about me renting this. But I'm going to go deep further. And how is AI Bubble doing when it comes to GPU? I'm going to see the reports right now. So let me see. AI Bubble. Okay, yeah. I am starting to believe that AI Bubble is going to be popped. And I'm not going to mention the news outlet, but so far what I'm seeing in there, it looks like the AI bubble is having its uncertainty. That's right, guys. And while the AI bubble is having its uncertainty, the AI companies OpenAI is doubling down on getting GPUs. Even AMD, heck, even AMD is already warning that it could raise prices up to 10%. Mind you, and I wonder, will the AI bubble be popped anytime soon? And if it does, what is going to happen to the demand, right? Because at this rate, OpenAI, I believe OpenAI is behind this. I believe OpenAI is behind the GPU prices increase and already the RAM. So yeah, if you didn't know, I did cover that OpenAI and NVIDIA have made the partnership, and it is not going to be good. I swear, it is not going to be good. So yeah, other than that, that is a bit of a rant. I don't know if I should say this a rant, but I am still disappointed on why AI companies are like left to it's like, people are very hooked to AI. Let's get more GPUs and RAMs, and for companies, let's just check the prices out. And that's what we are already facing. Oh my God. God knows when will this AI bubble stop. And I'm not knowledgeable of the detailed specifics for what even the AI bubble is, but as far as I am concerned, AI bubble is consistent and involves companies such as OpenAI, obviously, Microsoft, NVIDIA, AMD, Meta, so many companies who are also working on AI. That is AI bubble, but I don't know much about, or not that I don't know, but I do not know much more details about how they work together. But if GPU prices will go up by this AI bubble, by this stupid AI bubble, that is the consequences. And the RAM, that is already the consequence we're seeing. Oh my God, I really hope it dies down very soon. I cannot, okay? I cannot. It's driving me insane. Heck, I even made a rant video, as I just said earlier, last Monday, if not Tuesday. If you want to know more details, just go watch my previous video, okay? Enough. That's enough. It is now 7:16 p.m. as we will be taking our last commercial break where I will be covering more gaming news and all of the good stuff right here on Asphere's Cafe. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back after the commercial break. Stay along with us. We'll be back.
Ang kati-kati ng buhok. Baka mag-brand X sa shampoo. Baka dandruff na yan. Mag-Head and Shoulders. Para tanggalin ng kati sa buhok. Para mawala ng dumi. Tanggal dumi na. Stop dandruff of brand X. Best ever Head and Shoulders.
Tuwing magdi-Disyembre, lahat sina-sideline.
Lahat kinakarir. Mamabongga lang ang handa.
Sarap!
Teka! Stop! May sebulok, oh! Dahil yan sa mareta mo!
Muntik na masayang ang lahat ng pinaghirapan ko.
Kaya dapat mag-Joy! Tanggal ang sebulok na di kaya ng pareta.
Maraming noon!
Mag-Joy! Isang patak, isang kagutan. At...
Ang dumi yun ng ipin. Nasira na ang ipin nyo. Bawal magkain ng chocolate. Bagong FOFBTN Toothpaste Maximum Cavity, para tanggalin ang chocolate, at walang dumi sa ngipin, walang kakainin ng chocolate. Tapos na ang pagsisipilyo. Sa FOFBTN Toothpaste Maximum Cavity, also available for FOFBTN Toothbrush, mula sa FOFBTN brand products. Pati mga germs gumagamit ang sabon, pati brand X pa rin, ibalik ang brand soap mo. Ito ang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Soap Pure White, para tanggalin ang germ protection ng sabon, in as fast of 2 minutes. Tanggal ang germs, walang dumi. Ito ang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Soap, tanggalin ang germ protection walang dumi. Ang lakas ng kidlat o kulob, ito na lang gagamitin ng FOFBTN Fabric Conditioner, para mawala ng kulob at kidlat from sampayan. Mas pinabango, sa FOFBTN Fabric Conditioner.
Dahil mga germs na yan ang daming disinfectant brand X, ito ang rekomenda ng gamitin ng FOFBTN Disinfectant Spray, that kills 100 calcine germs para namatay ng germs ng brand X. Mag FOFBTN Disinfectant Spray, bili na, 40 pesos lang.
Ma, pwede po ba sa birthday ko? May iba't ibang flavor ng ice cream! Ice cream!
Pwede yan! Dahil ang Selecta Birthday 3-in-1, 99 lang! May new flavors! New Selecta 3-in-1, 99 lang!
Mag-Burr Brand Choco, para timpla ang gatas choco. Iyong mga vitamin ng timpla ng Choco Milk Drink ng iron, zinc, at vitamin C, sa hapon, tuloy ang tibay. Mag-Burr Brand Choco. Malaki ng 2.0 kg pack na. Ngayon, Pebrero 24, 2025 hanggang Enero 1, 2026.
Ang dumi ng buhok. Don't Brand X Shampoo. New Duck Shampoo. With keratin hair actives. This softer, smoother damage repair. With regular use. New Duck Shampoo. With intensive repair.
Paskong Pinoy sa Lagi Magic Sarap para iluluto ng spaghetti kayang mga Pasko. Handaan ngayon ng Pasko ng Lagi.
Magteke-teke. Kaya mga alaga B-vitamins para inumin ng kay baby hagang paglaki. Teke-teke. Kalusugan anak sa bawat patak.
Alagang Unilap yan.
Mahalaga, paalala ang teke-teke ay hindi gamot at hindi dapat gamiting panggamot sa anumang uri ng sakit.
Ang exams, nakaka-pimples daw. The real cause of your pimples? Dirt. After washing with soap, use Eskinol. Removes deep-seated dirt that causes pimples. No to dirt, no to pimples, yes to fun. Woo!
Sumakit ang tiyan? Bakit umaano ng asido sa tiyan? Pinutol ng tiyan? Mag-Gremil S. In this fast of 3 minutes para wala sakit tiyan. Mag-Gremil S na
Alagang Unilap yan.
Itigil nyo pag-ubo ng plema dahil habang nag-oras na tulugan. Huwag yung ubuhin pag plemang-plema, dapat mag-FOFBTNDM para tanggal with formula, para mawala ng plema sa ubo itigil nyo pag-ubo sa plema mo. Huwag tiisin ang lamunan mo sa ubo, mag-FOFBTNDM.
Dahil importante ang kalusugan mga kaalaga, naiintindihan ng PVC drug na mahalaga ang bawat sandali. Para sa iyo kaalaga, mayroong PVC Solid Card. Walang bayad, walang membership fees, libreng-libre. The more you use, the higher the discount. PVC Solid Card, your customer's Solid Savings Card. PVC Drug, serbisyong tapat, alagang sapat.
Hello guys, ako po si Mr. Kyle G. Montaño po. Absent ako sa late ng news anchor ng TG Patrol. Kasama si Montaño Santiago, late na ako. At pagkatapos, ang hirap magbasa ng newspaper at ang sakit ng ulo sa sikat ng araw. Ito na ang solusyon dyan. Ito ang KM Cola Original.
Ang KM Cola Original may iron, taurine at B vitamins. Ang ating malakas ang ating katawan at kalusugan at malusog araw-araw.
Ang sarap. Try ninyo ang KM Cola Original. KM Cola Original. Bili na sa Joray sa Pamarket. 15 pesos lang. KM.
And we're back with more. It's now 7:22 p.m. or almost 7:23 rather. And now let's get into the last round of the gaming cafe. Now I'm going to go a little bit different this time instead of gimmick. So let's head over to Final Weapon. So let's see what we have right now. Let's check the latest news. Okay, let's see. Oh, Viva No Bots! Viva No Bots! The concept of this looks interesting. Let me look for another one and then I can start screen sharing for you. Yeah. Okay, Steam adding support for Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller along with GameCube controller. And finally, Chaos Zero Nightmare. Yes, Chaos Zero Nightmare. So I think that should be enough for the remaining minutes. So yeah, let's get into the last round now. And here it is. This is coming from Final Weapon, as you are seeing right now. So Shueisha Games has announced Viva No Bots, a new casual non-verbal social deduction action game launching in spring 2026 for PC and by Steam. Viva No Bots will launch with English and Japanese language support, and an open beta is being held from December 12 to 18 in Japan. And you have the gameplay trailer and the opening movie as well. Now, you may be wondering, what is Viva No Bots? Well, Viva No Bots is a treasure hunting stealth action game where humans are players disguised themselves as exploitation robots or NPCs to sneak into ancient roots. As a Nobot, a treasure hunter in disguise, your goal is to get rich and rise to the top of the wanted rankings. The key to be a successful Nobot is, can you steal the treasure without blowing your cover? So that is Viva No Bots. Let's have a bit looks up to how the game looks like. I'm not gonna play with audio, but let's see how the gameplay looks like and you get the idea. Okay, so judging the graphics, I think And I don't know. I say I don't know, but the concept, the idea of the concept of this game, what I'm seeing here, that looks very interesting. Yeah, the concept of this is interesting, to say the least. So that is Viva Nobot, and that is literally Viva Nobot. So what do you think about this game? I think this is a good concept. I'm not going to be playing opening movie, so it might be long, but yeah, that is Viva Nobots. And what do you think about this? Let us know in the comment section down below right there. And now for the Steam adding Nintendo Switch 2 controllers and GameCube controller, Steam has announced that it will now support both the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller and GameCube controller. The new support comes courtesy of a new update to the Steam Client Beta. So aside from the additional controller support, you have the rest of the changelog. The Steam Client is now 64-bit on Windows 11 and Windows 10 64-bit. Systems running 32-bit versions of Windows will continue receiving updates to the 32-bit Steam Client until January 1st, 2026. And for the game recording, it's pretty much bug fixes, and that's really it. So other than that, if you have the Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller or GameCube controller, this is your chance now that you can now use these controllers to play your favorite Steam games. And are you happy with this? Yes, let us know. And finally, Chaos Zero Nightmare reaching 3.5 million downloads in its first month. Congratulations to the team. I say this is good. This is a good milestone. So Smallgate and Super Creative has revealed new statistics for Chaos Zero Nightmare following its first month of launch, confirming that the game surpassed 3.5 million global downloads as of November 20, 2025. In addition to the downloads milestone, a new infographic compares numerous milestones for Chaos Zero Nightmare, including 1.11 million daily active users. The infographic confirms the following stats, which has, again, 3.5 million global downloads and 1.11 million daily active users. Approximately 20% of players play on PC, that's me, and 80% on mobile. Global revenue totaled at approximately 40.2 billion Korean won, or $27.2 million, and 23.6 million euros. And you have the rest of all the good stuff there. So yeah, other than that, this is so far a good monster for Chaos Zero Nightmare. And aside from that, they have a holiday illustration. Oh, they're pretty cute. Oh my gosh, they do look cute for this one. So yeah, as they say, happy holidays and happy new year. So they made the illustration that will cover throughout the holiday season, and that is a blessed illustration I just saw. So nice to see from Smallgate. So that is the Chaos Zero Nightmare news that once again reached 3.5 million downloads. Again, that is a good milestone for them. And of course, holiday illustration which we just saw. So what do you think about this milestone? Will you be looking forward to future updates of from Chaos Zero Nightmare team? Let us know in the comment section down below. And also the holiday illustration as well. And now we have our less than a minute before we wrap the show, and what the brewing question today is, what games will you be playing this holiday season? That's right, ladies and gents. What games will you be playing this holiday season? So that is the brewing question. Tell us right now in the comment section or in the live chat section. And with that, that concludes the episode of Asphere's Coffee tonight. And thank you so much for joining us and all the way to the end. And we will be back again tomorrow as we will be talking about some topics and I don't think we will have the random stuff that will be random stuff from Dreamcar, but that's okay because again he is taking a break and that's completely okay as long as he's all good and well. So until then, I might talk about, or maybe I might talk about, or you know what? Continue voting of me voting for the Game Awards, because again, if you recall last week, I tried voting except except some which I managed to vote. It all resulted in 404. So I will continue to do my part on voting for the Game Awards Part 2, and I don't know if I will be streaming that on FA or on my show. Well, I will have yet to find out. But till then, this has been Asphere's Cafe, and join us again tomorrow, same time, same place. This has been Asphere's Cafe. I'm Cairo. The cafe is now closed. We will see you tomorrow. And yep, till next time. Bye bye.
Asphere's Cafe has served its last coffee for the night. Produced by AspMedia and TGON